Sorry, Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Thursday, the 8th of August. These are the charts of the day, and as we do every Thursday, of course, our swing trade review. Let me preface this by saying, with the market having taken a pretty hard dive over the last week, quite a few of our stops were taken out, which is quite protective of what we want to do because plenty of those stocks went extremely lower than the stopping points. But for now, there are some left that we are still high on. There's a couple shorts and a couple new ones. The new one today initiated was apps, an old favorite of ours that had a monster run in 2019, 2021, and then came down for a few years. And you can see the big inverse head and shoulders. The breakout today, I put a swing on it. It closed at 284, up $1.06, 71 million shares, up 60%. I would call that a breakout day. And I'm thinking now the stock will make it up towards the gap around 4.5 on an intermediate, maybe shorter term basis. We'll see if it gets to fill that gap, which comes in around 515 range. AVXL, which broke out recently, ran up nicely and now is wedging. It's still on my swing trade list for a run to 8.5 and 10. BCRX also came down, reversed hard. Now it's in a bullish configuration with a 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth wave underway with a target at this point of 9. Secondary target will be up around 11.5 if we do get that run. But I like the overall configuration with the V bottom, the platform, the breakout, the retest, etc. It looks like a new rising channel may be underway right there. And there's your top of your channel. Stay tuned. CRNT came down, retested. Last couple of days sharply higher, back to resistance. If this gets to 288.90, I'd look for something around 340.50 and then 4.25. FEIM, major breakout, nice pattern, but then took a dip with the market. Tried to rally, couldn't get the resistance, backed off. Today got hit rather hard, $1.31 or about 10%. It's right on top of support. Any further damage, you need to stop it. But if it recovers, your target's at 14 and 16. On the short side, FND, I put this out just a day or two ago when I saw this head and shoulders pattern, a dramatic drop, and a really nice looking bear flag. And in fact, I was out yesterday. My goal is to get this, if the market does come down, even if it doesn't, this stock to make a test of the 78 range, maybe as low as mid 60s if it really gets ugly. On the plus side, probably want to cover over the moving average, which comes in about 103.5, call it 104 cover. GERN, pretty strong move, the breakaway gap, 5-wave advance, and then a pullback, and then pop again, and then another pullback. So it looks to me like I was wave 4. The fifth wave could take me to 7 with a stop at 5.5, 3/4 first. HUMA popped, platform broke out, couldn't get through the double top, it backed off, but it's holding. For now, I needed to hold this platform and take out 9 3/4. If so, 12 and 16 are targets. IOVA came down, tested again, held it. Today exploded 26% on 14 million shares, looking like it has energy for some more upside, targeting 11.5 and 14. Laird Superfoods LSF pop, falling wedge pop, pennant, and then a pop in another one. After 5 waves up, it settled into a long consolidation coil. A couple of days ago, it popped up, but there was no follow through. There was no volume either. So I'm going to need this to get up through 485 with volume, and then I'm going to have then it may have a run at 6 3/4 and 8.5. REFR recently put out there as well. Had a 5-wave advance here, and then a not long consolidation for a 1-2. Wave 3 looks like it started today with a breakout. Volume picked up a little bit. It's a thinly traded stock, but it looks like 2 3/4, 3.5 3/4 might be targets. On the short side, SIG broke down and had formed bear flag. We've been short for a few weeks now. The stock has come down from high 80s to mid 70s. Next target 66.7. And finally, SOUN, 5-wave advance, pulled back large coil. When it broke out, we put a swing on it. It ran up and pulled back and flagged again and held support. And today had a beautiful pop, finishing up at 63 cents or 14.5%. 82 million share traded. If I can get it up across the July rally high, say above 6.5, we might see 7 3/4 and 8 and 9.5. And those are your targets for some of the swing trades that are still active at detectrader.com. Good night, everybody.